Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. Tonight, the second of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low 3s, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Previous battles with Drew Smiley. He's just 1 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Now the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Freeman gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games, and that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He is, of
Leading
course,
off
a
for
guy
the
to be
Mariners.
wary of if he gets on
Center
base.
fielder,
A stolen base total
Gerard
leads the ball club.
Dyson.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Stepping up now, Gene Segura. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Low for ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 3. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Tanaka into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
This one's down to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners come up empty first time around. We played an inning in Seattle. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ruiz recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching a ground ball and flipping it to first.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now in the box, Starlin Castro. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And this is low, ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And a foul pop behind the plate.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Previous battles with Drew Smiley. He's really struggled. 0 for 10. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeman is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He went deep in the contest last night.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Smoke toward third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
He hit that ball hard through the 5-6 hole. Now, I know he saw third baseman slide out of the corner of his eye because it looked like he picked his feet up a little bit, started to run a little bit faster.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. There goes Cano. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they double up Seager.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
In now, Danny Valencia took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. None left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Chase Headley, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter,
digging in to try it again. Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dyson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Brett Gardner.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. Here's the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Third inning, no score to this point. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this gets right past Ruiz to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Aaron Judge would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Leonis Martin. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Leonis Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter,
standing in, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-0 delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
In now, Matt Holliday. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run shot for Matt Holliday. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three runs already home here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson's there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Shortstop. Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Chase Headley, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. So coming to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Gerard Dyson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, that is the
batter,
Cardinals'
number
sin
2,
for any pitcher,
shortstop,
and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Gene Segura is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Mariners are back within one at 3-2 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Mariners 2. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Seager fields it cleanly, and the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone trying to bunt his way aboard. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz is after it. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. So digging in now, Danny Valencia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Leonis Martin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding in once again, Mike Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready once again, Gerard Dyson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Tanaka pauses. 1-0 on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to short, hit hard, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. Evan Scribner will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 58, Evan Scribner.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The payoff pitch one more time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Matt Holliday will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's running towards second. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's right there, and he is out trying to nab second on a great throw by Ruiz.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. To his left, Freeman. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Gene Segura standing in. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Grounded to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner has a play. 2 gone. And one thing you can say about playing in this ballpark is that it'll certainly depress the home run numbers as we take a look at the teams with the fewest long balls this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit hard down the line, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Ready with the 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Squared that one up just a little late. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cano for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box, Chase Headley. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The numbers head to head with Steve Cishek. 1 for 4. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-2. Now in the box, Danny Valencia. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Nope,
Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. There to take it is Headley, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 3-2. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Mark Zepchinski is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 25, Mark Zepchinski.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Base is empty here with nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
One and two. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right side. Oh, what a dive. The throw. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Wow, what a great baseball play. The throw from his knees almost gets him, but did you see him get down the line for the infield single? Great hustle right there.
Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Holliday has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That pitch isn't even close, and he still is able to barrel it up. He's just a bad ball hitter. You don't know where to throw this guy. He's swinging the minute he gets up there.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. First and second now, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 5-2 New York. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. The 1-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Here's another 2-2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Settling in now, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. None out, runners at first and second. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
On a rope to the second baseman. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. David Robertson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
30, David Robertson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball one. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 5. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Fouled back. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail 5-2. Ready to start the ninth as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Here's Chase Headley. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brett Gardner. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or a left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Yanks strand a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Little chopper back to the mound. A quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1 and 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Stepping up now, Leonis Martin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Stepping in now, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's too high, ball 2. Lifetime line against Chapman. Hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Martyr.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Freeman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Adam Warren takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Warren.
Gerard Dyson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and that misses, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two out with the man at first. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Three and 1. Here it is. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Gene Segura standing in. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Mutter is digging for home, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Nelson Cruz. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Eight to 5 tonight. The M's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mark Zepchinski earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.